Welcome back, guys, and I know it's been way too long since I showed you guys part 2 of the Death Race Mustang that I'm building, but hey, it's better late than never, right? A little bit of my ADD kicks in when I'm building a project like this that takes a very long time, and I like to jump around just because I can't pay attention to do the same thing too many times. Like, I don't know, I finished that mirror, but I haven't this one. I finished that door, but I haven't this one. And I'm just kind of jumping around. But the one thing that I've been most excited to build on this car, you already know what it is. The miniguns on the hood. I've got some pipe in, I've got some plates, and I also pulled up a schematic off the internet, so that way I'll be able to get all my links really close and really accurate. Obviously, guys, this thing is not gonna function, but it is gonna look super cool on there, and it's just gonna tie the whole car together, really kind of make it happen. My grandpa's mowing my yard. He loves to do that, and it's usually at the most inconvenient times as well, like when I'm trying to film something or whatever. I can't really complain though, because the dude loves to do it. All right, so I've got both of the barrels built. I'm actually gonna run to the scrap yard and see if I can find a little bit of extra pipe just to make the ends. All right, guys, it's getting late, but I got them pretty well done. There's a few more things I'm gonna do to them, but I've been busting my ass, so I wanna get them at least set into the car, even though it won't be 100% finished. It'll be pretty close, but I wanna see them in the car. Well, guys, I'm gonna call it a night tonight, but I am happy to see the guns at least in there, kind of see what they're gonna look like. Definitely have more work to do to them and to the whole car, obviously, but that's a big item I wanted to get. I wanted to get done. I wanted to see those things. That was one of the main reasons I wanted to build the car, was to have those guns on the top of it. Well, we're back, 4 hours of sleep, and we're getting back on it. I am trying to get this thing done for you guys so you can see the whole thing. Got the guns built. Sheet metal is looking pretty good on the front. I just rolled the wheels up because I got some FR500 wheels for this thing. These are the closest wheels that I could fit that are similar to the ones that are in the movie. The wheels that the car has on in the movie, I don't think they actually exist. I think it's maybe something that they've made or modified or something like that for the movie. I'm really not sure. That's just my theory. But anyways, here it is, coming around to the back. I just got all of this work done on the top here, and I'm building my fender pieces right here. Those rolled channel fender pieces are parts that I've been putting off on to build because I don't have a way to roll channel. So I'm building it out of flat metal, just like I did everything on this car for the most part. There's a few things that actually are thick steel. The rest of it is sheet metal that I've built like this, and it's gonna be the rolled channel that goes over top of the rear fenders. A lot of people have been asking me, am I gonna put suicide doors on this thing? And the answer is no, I am not. I might change that in the future, but for right now, I'm leaving the door handle in the normal position, and I'll put a little cover on it, kind of like I did the fuel tank like this. So that way I'll be able to lift it up, you know, and stick my hand in there and open the door. Why am I doing that? It's just one less thing I gotta do. This has already taken me a freaking year to build this car. And that is something I can change in the future if I want to. As of right now, I'm like, it's not really that critical. I'm gonna get in it, I'm gonna drive it, I'm gonna park it, I'm gonna get out and shut the door. It doesn't seem like all the extra work just to have the door open backwards. But maybe I'll change it in the future, we'll see. I'm gonna move these out of the way. I keep going back and forth. Do I actually, tear those wheels up a little bit so they look like they're closer to the movie? And I don't really have an answer for you guys yet what I'm gonna do. I'm more than likely gonna tear them up, but I'm not sure. They just look they look brand new to be going on, a rough looking car like that. It may not look right. We'll see. I'll probably put them on. We'll see, but I'm probably gonna tear them up. But I really believe that once this thing is done and painted, it is gonna look freakishly close to the real one from the movie. And the kind of like cool thing for me, the little bit of a flex for me is the one in the movie is not all steel like this one is. There's no plywood or caulk or anything like that that's gonna be on this thing. It's all gonna be out of steel. And by the way that I built it, I didn't add a ton of weight. Basically adding like, I don't know, a few decent size, passengers in there or something. That's pretty much the amount of weight that I've added. And yes, guys, I will weigh this car once it's complete. I have a quarry not far from my house. I'm gonna go put it on the scale because I know a lot of you guys wanna know what it weighs. We'll find out once it's done. The day I know that I've been waiting for, and I'm sure some of you guys have been too, I got all the sheet metal done, all the welding done. I'll do a little walk around real quick. I'm gonna take it outside. I'm gonna wash it up real good, and then I'm gonna paint it. Front turned out pretty awesome. Got all the sheet metal looking like it's, thick and rough. And some people are gonna comment on the welds. Could I have done better welds on it? Absolutely. But I'll tell you this. I actually want it to look kind of crappy, okay? If you want to look at some of my other projects and stuff, your boy can weld decent. I'm not the best, but I did intentionally lay some kind of crappier, gnarly looking welds on there because almost every weld on this thing, I went and cut it with my plasma afterwards anyway because I wanted it looking rough. You know what I mean? I hope that makes sense. If you've seen the movie, you probably know what I'm talking about. It looks like just cobbled up stuff on all those cars. Anyway, bring it around the side. I feel like right now I need to cue the death race music as I'm going around it. I think everything turned out pretty dang close to the movie. Oh yeah, the door handle right here, I am gonna make something that just covers that up, just a little cover just so you can't see it. Kind of like I did the gas cap right here. Fairly similar to that. Coming around to this side here. Of course, my welder's in the way. Might be asking yourself, what is this right here? Oh, it's still hot because I literally just put it on there. But I put terminals underneath there with wires that hook to the battery because this is basically a show car. It's gonna just sit for the majority of its life. It's not gonna get drove a lot. So I didn't want to have to take the hood off and the guns off, which everything does come off. These hood pins that I made right here are actually functional, and that's how you get the hood off. It's just kind of a pain. I don't want to have to do that. So if I'm by myself or whatever. So anyways, I can just leave this on a tender, on a charger, whatever, and way easier to keep charged. So that way I can just fire it up and drive it whenever I want. Oh my goodness, that breeze feels so nice. It looks like a freaking disaster in here. So the first quote unquote coat of paint is on, but that's the thing, right? I don't want it to go on real thick because I've got a lot of other colors. Couple different reds, couple different silvers, even some more like rust color. I wanted some of the patina to still come through, so I'm actually gonna leave it outside. I think I'm even gonna spray a little bit more water on to kind of like knock some of the paint off in some areas actually. And then maybe tomorrow, if everything's all dried up, I'll put some kind of the finishing touches on it, put the racing stripes on it, and obviously put the wheels on it, and we'll see what we got. Here it is, all done, all painted. I've already been driving it around a little bit, and it's pretty damn fun, if I'm gonna be honest with you. It's just a Mustang, but just the way people look at it like, what is that thing, is hilarious. It looks so close to the movie, it's crazy. The tombstone, because I know you guys love that. I already went and drove it. That's why it's kind of dirty. I actually took it to the scale and weighed it. It came in at 4,200 pounds. Here's a picture of it. Not too terrible if I don't say so myself. So yeah, unfortunately I'm home alone right now, or else I would get some rollers and stuff of it. But we'll just have to do some of that at another day. Thanks for hanging out with me, guys. This has been a long road to build this thing, and thanks for all you that just keep coming back and watching my videos and liking it and everything. I've been doing a little bit with YouTube, but it just takes a long time to edit these dang videos, man. But anyways, hope y'all enjoyed it, and we'll see y'all next time.